Okay, welcome.
Oh,
George.
thank you.
Oh, welcome.
Thank you.
This is a test. Starts to be a test.
Okay, here we go. Hello.
Hello.
We want to try if it will be possible to make kind of Zoom meetings, and that can go streaming on YouTube, so that we can make maybe some works or some presentations with a pivot that can speak with the presenter, and that can go for all the participants on YouTube, and they can interact if they want by Zoom or if they want by the YouTube comments, the posts that can everybody can write there.
Okay.
Today is a very special day for us in Portugal because it's 25 April is the end of the fascism. Our revolution in 25 April 1974, so 46 years ago. It was also the end of the war, the colonialism war. So it was a big transformation for our country and for our generations. Actually, my parents married after the revolution, and I was born 1 year after. So I can say I'm.
So normally there's a big festival, there's a big celebration.
Normally it is, but now because we are all in quarantine, we cannot do it.
So you organized all the Porto meeting to celebrate all these for you.
Not a bad idea.
You must know also in Italy they celebrate the end of fascism.
Yes, of course. Yeah. We do the same in Italy.
Yes. So it's an important date for Europe.
Yes.
So this meeting, the principal goal, it was, I said, to test, but also to present for everybody the team of the Portuguese conference committee. That is Clarissa, Hazel, Emilia, Mariana, and Ana Alves. I think they are there somewhere. So I will ask them to just introduce themselves and say what they are doing, because I think you are receiving a lot of emails and you are receiving a lot of information, and you don't know the people that you are speaking. So maybe now it's a good opportunity for that. So we start with Clarissa.
Yes, I am Clarissa. I am violinist and professional researcher at University of Aveiro, near to Porto. And I am with George, the board of ESTA Portugal. We started ESTA Portugal in 2014. And with George, we coordinate all the conference. And I am also responsible for the program and some publications, like the book of the articles that will be published, and also the book of abstracts, and I think it's everything that I am responsible. If I not forget, I don't know. Maybe Emilia. I work very close with Emilia also, who is responsible for the emails. Emilia, can you talk about a little bit?
Yes, I'm Emilia, and I'm the person that keeps sending you messages and asking you for work for us. I'm a viola player. I play in the orchestra from Oporto, and I teach also viola. At the moment, I'm teaching from home. I think like the most of you are doing the same. And it's a pleasure to work with with you. And I must thank you all the work that you are doing, because it's amazing. And I think now we should go to Hazel, right?
So, okay, I'm Hazel. I'm English or British, but I've been living in Porto for 30 years. I'm also a viola player, and I work with Emilia in the Porto Symphony Orchestra in our Casa da Musica concert hall. And I've been teaching here for almost 30 years as well. And I teach in the Porto Conservatoire, the viola also. I've been involved with ESTA since the beginning in Portugal, but I was also involved in ESTA when I was younger in the UK. And I'm working with the marketing. So I've been responsible for sponsorship, promoting exhibitors hall, advertising, all of those things. I've been working very close with Emilia and George and also Clarissa to work on all of that part of it. Anything else? Do I do anything else?
You do everything.
I think about it. The other girls that are here, Mariana and Anna, who have been working on our social media. Where are you? Hello?
Hello.
Feeling shy?
Hi. I'm Mariana, and I'm a master's student, and I also teach. I also started to teach 1 year ago, and I'm finished my master. And as Hazel said, I'm responsible to the social media.
Very good.
What do you do, George?
Me, I do nothing. Because I have such a fantastic team working, I have nothing to do. Just I watch and I have to say, I say every time, it's very good, you do very good. Thank you.
You have a good
Anna Alves, she's there. She wants to speak, or?
I don't think she came on, George.
Okay.
Yeah, I can't see her.
Yes,
Well,
she's not here. She's not here. Welcome.
But she's responsible for the Instagram.
Yes, Anna and Mariana have been doing the social media, both of them together.
Okay, as you already listened from us, our status, I would say our feeling is that we cannot decide anything. So we are like in a pause, a big pause, or so we wait to see the development of the happenings and with this COVID, the disease. But in the meanwhile, we still dreaming to make our conference after summer. We will see what will happen. Anyway, I think we should keep together, and we can make a lot of things until then. So we decide, as you already have this information, we decide to share with you by our YouTube channel 2 times a week a teaser from one of the presenters. So we ask the presenters to make a small teaser, like 3-4 minutes. They will like show us what they want to explain and to present in the conference, so that we can start to understand more about this and to be curious and maybe to have doubts and want to learn more and to make questions. So, and we keep filling the conference. And now we want to introduce a meeting 1 time a week, like with this technology, with the Zoom, with the streaming in YouTube, where we want to make things that you can also propose if there are some subjects or themes that you want to be discussed, or if you want to make also some presentation. It's the time to do. I think we will do it at Saturday at this time. And for sure, in this moment, we will have with us the presenters that made the teasers, in the two presenters that made the teasers before this meeting. So like every week we have two presenters that make a teaser, so they will be with us in this moment if they can, of course. So you can make questions to them, you can make introduce or suggestions, and all that we can do in a meeting, like we were in a coffee break of the conference. It's like dreaming about that. Of course, our plans also for the conference is that we want to publish an abstract book, at least to have a document with all the presenters and all the abstracts. And we want also, this is a new thing for ESTA, I think, we want to make a article book, a book of papers that some presenters, that maybe they can make a full paper, so they can write, and we can publish in a like we would say more serious book, like to share the knowledge and to share experience one to each other. So if it will not be possible to make the conference in Porto, we are already working hard to learn how to do it online in the best way. So for this, we will tell you later more about this. But until then, I think it will be very nice to be together every week when you can to join us. And I have a surprise. I hope that will be possible. I asked my friend who plays the Portuguese guitar, and we want to make online a video with everybody playing fado. So this one of the guidelines of the conference is say that we must show our national music. So we will present for you the Portuguese guitar and the singing, and everybody will play one part, and we'll put everything together. But you will get information. So if you want to join us in a big orchestra of ESTA conference, you are welcome. So I don't know if I should say something more, Clarissa, Hazel.
So Hazel is with the hand up.
Yeah. I just wanted to add that we're studying ways to bring the exhibitors hall to you online while we're waiting to see whether we can do the conference or not. We're hoping to find a way that that we at least we can bring the commercial partners to you online on the YouTube channel with some sort of presentation. If you can't go and chat and buy music from one of them or equipment accessories from them, maybe you can see where you can buy them online. So we're studying ways that maybe we can have some contact with our exhibitors hall, as well as the coffee breaks that we're doing here, and a little bit of each of the lectures. So over the months, so we know whether we can finally meet. At least you can have a taste of everything we've been doing.
Only one thing more. Can I speak?
Yes.
Clarissa?
Yes.
One thing more that I forgot to explain, that you see these flowers we have here. Some of us, this is cravos. We call it cravos vermelhos. The translation, I think, is carnation. We have it because, you know, our revolution, it was bloodless. So it was no war in the revolution. And that day, 46 years ago, they put these flowers in the guns and in the war machines. So it was, we call it the flowers revolution. And this is like a symbol of liberty for the Portuguese people.
Very good.
Okay, wait 1 second. I'm going to give you an example of that. Wait. There you go. Can you see?
Bruno is there also. Hi.
Hang on. There we go.
Beautiful picture.
That one stays. Hello, Bruno.
Hello,
Hi,
how
Jill.
are you? Can you hear me?
We can hear you, Bruno.
Great, I'm fantastic.
You look wonderful.
Thank you, you are very kind. You are too kind. That is the effect of segregation on me.
Less work, finally.
Yes, right.
Also, John is there. Ah, hi, John.
John is there. Jill
So
is
many-
there.
So many
Hi.
people.
Where's
Jill.
John? I don't see John.
Hi,
Hello,
everyone.
John.
I don't
Yeah,
see
I'm on an iPad, so I can only see
Gilles.
9 people. So
Ah,
I know there are lots of other people there. It's wonderful. Bruno's here. I know Mark's here, and Clarion's here. And Christian from the central board. So we're all with you
Yes.
Fantastic.
in a
I
very
don't think we
real
were
way.
so many of you.
It's a pleasure.
I don't know if anyone has a question for us, would like to ask something or say something.
May I just say something on the subject of making a Fado video and a performance? In Esther UK, we just broadcast yesterday our Eine kleine Nachtmusik video of about 40 of our members all playing together.
I saw it. It's fantastic.
That was really good fun making it, I tell you. Something I've never done before, so it's really possible to do it, and we can have lots of fun doing that. Learning Fado would be something very special.
Maybe we can talk to Steve about editing it for us.
Yeah. Well,
He's so talented.
He's lost most of his hair already, so if a few more drop out because of this, I suppose. You know, shall I ask him?
That's up to George. We'll let you know, John.
Okay.
Anyone more?
We don't listen, Mark. We need Clarissa.
Yes, I put on the microphone because it was on mute.
Yes.
I would like to congratulate the Esther Portuguese team with all the work they have done already, and the fact that you are so courageous to make really the best out of this. And of course, we all live in big hope that we can meet in Porto in September. But anyway, we all will have learned a lot of you, and I think the subject personally interests me very much, the connection between artistic work and the scientific background. This connection is really something very interesting for me personal, and I guess for many musicians. So I'm very happy with this, and I'm looking forward to hear more from you and your team. Thank you, George, and your team.
Very well.
Welcome.
Yeah, you know what? One of the things of Zoom, I think we have only a 40 minutes meeting.
All right.
So for sure, we will not take so much time from you. To have more, I think you need to have more. You need to pay, or to, I don't know, a professional account, or I don't know how it works.
no.
You need a membership.
Sorry.
Agnes?
You need to pay
Yeah.
for membership. Yeah.
You can stop it and start it again, or you can have another 40 minutes again. There's no problem, but you have to try to go down and start again.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good.
At the end of the day,
Do you know about the project of the quartets from Werner?
Yes, with pleasure. I will give you some information. The idea was very much accepted, and finally 2 quartets were chosen to play and to come to Porto. one quartet from the Guildhall School in London, and the other quartet from Ljubljana, and they were chosen by an external jury, and it was not so easy to tell them that they cannot come for the moment. And I hope that we can have a conference and we can do it later. That is what I can contribute now.
Yeah, thank you, Werner. It was a nice project. I hope with this maybe we can be we'll have more skills to do some more European things, and maybe with Erasmus we can go more with the ESTA string orchestra, or this kind of quartet meeting. I think that we will learn a lot now from the online and home situation, and maybe we will find new ways to do this kind of projects that I think is very interesting.
I have a question. Is it possible to rehearse together? Because that's one of the biggest problems when I teach with my pupils online. You can never play together. You can listen to each other, but do you know if there any technical possibility to play together with synchronicity?
No, I think it's not possible.
It's also pitch. The pitch sometimes is not the same.
I don't think it's possible. I don't think it's
Hi.
possible. And also the teaching depends very much on which platform you do it. Because my system, which I think it worked for me, works the best, is to have the students to upload in YouTube the pieces that they are going to play, and then in either Skype or Zoom connection, we can listen to the video together, and I make them my observations. The sound that they produce in YouTube is very good, but when we start to play during the talk, during the actual lesson, the sound, if I ask them to make a correction and to play something, then their sound is really very poor. Because often they don't have a good connection. They don't have a good connection, they don't have a good microphone. It would also be good to have an external microphone, even if they record with a laptop. For the sound, an external microphone, even very cheap, would be advisable.
Hi.
Oh no.
May I say something?
Yes.
Yes. Hi, I'm from Barcelona, Spain. And I can talk a little bit about distance teaching because my topic is international minifielders. For sure that a lot of you know this project. And we did it from Finland to Catalonia 2 years ago, lessons with Professor Silvai. And it's possible to play together, but not by Skype or this kind of this. But we have to use a particular video conference system that it's possible to do these lessons. But unfortunately, not everybody has this equipment now at home, and we use a proper video conference system in our school and properly in Helsinki. And with this properly equipment, it's possible to play together at the same time.
But is there a name? Excuse me. Is there a name for this platform?
We use a Cisco company software. Yeah.
Yes, the software, I know one that is Lola, low latency.
Yeah. Low latency, yeah. But nobody has this equipment at home now.
Yes.
Yes, in the university or in the conservatoires. And with this system, it's possible, but now it's not the situation for use it.
Sorry, can I just, Clarissa?
Yes.
May I add some things? Hi, everybody, again. In Ljubljana in Academy, we are connected with a Trieste Conservatoire with Lola system. So, the funny of this system is it really has very low latency, about 0.25 milliseconds. So the streaming is really in real time. But the point is, more or less, we are not connected with the optical connection, and that's the point. There is a problem. So perhaps the recording on the first track, second, and third, that's now the only solution for chamber music, etc.
Yes.
But Lola has a future. That's true.
Yes.
I have another platform I could recommend. It's called Acapella. Last week, our queen had her 80th birthday, and the National Broadcast Symphony Orchestra, they did a contribution for Her Majesty on this platform. And some of my song teacher colleagues, they use it for their choir, and there is no delay. It's called Acapella.
Acapella.
Well, I think we have only 4 minutes to finish the meeting. I have to say...
Eight.
Oh, okay. So maybe one more question, if somebody else. Well, I must say something that I should say.
Simon would like to talk, George.
Okay.
No, it's just before a comment Bruno was making with the teaching. I'm finding that, what is very useful to do is, particularly if you're introducing new repertoire, what I do is make a little short film of what I will perceive will be the teaching points and play those examples and send it to the people prior to the lesson, so that, with the breaking of the connection and all the rest of it, which can be very frustrating, at least you can get your main points across, and then the pupil can start working on those and thinking about it and have questions prepared. And, so I'm sort of splitting the lesson, the pre-video of what we hope to cover, and then see how they're doing in the lesson and get some questions. It makes for more work, but I find it's a little more satisfying in terms of getting the message that you want across. So it's just a thought for people to consider. And as Bruno said, the sound's so much better if you pre-record something and you don't sound as though you're playing a baked bean can rather than a violin. So there you are. Hope that is.
But it depends very much on the way how how the lessons are. Because, for instance, I don't want the students to somehow copy or be too much inspired from what I show them. But I want to correct what they do and try to get out of them the best I think that they have inside. So it has to come back from there.
Sure, I can see that at a higher level, but if you're introducing new ideas,
yes.
Introducing a staccato, if you're introducing a new technique, it's a really, really...
You are right, I'm talking about a high level, yes.
As a little reference point.
Right, yes.
So, yeah.
I think Hazel.
Oh, yes, that was from a while ago. I was just going to say that the only way that we found to play together through click tracks and everybody recording their own art separately, and then something like a cappella bringing it together. But while we're on the subject of teaching, I found also splitting teaching has been very useful. Online teaching, depending on the Wi-Fi connection, can be very frustrating.
Yeah.
So I always have the pupils record something for me that we've decided on in the lesson, and they send me the recording after I've sent them a photograph of the corrections that they have to make. so I can hear them and the sound that they're producing, and then I give them feedback on the video that they've sent me. It can be through WhatsApp or anything. It doesn't have to be anything fancy, but the sound's so much better once it's recording. And as Simon said, it's a lot more work, but it definitely gets better results. So I'm splitting my lessons, but post-lesson, not pre-lesson.
Either or. I can see both working. I can see both working very well.
Yeah, yeah. I wanted to say before the meeting ends, I have to say this. I think everybody should know and should be aware of the support that we're getting from our sponsors while we're in this quarantine situation. And this is we're having this online experience. Tomastik and Pirastro have been fantastic and sticking with us and helping us out. So I want to make sure that everybody knows that.
Thank you.
I think that the next online meeting could be about online teaching.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like ESTA UK is doing, yeah?
Yes, it's been fantastic. ESTA UK have been amazingly supportive to help teachers transition to this new way of working. So many ideas and tips. Thank you, ESTA UK.
Hooray!
It's an absolute pleasure.
Okay, so maybe now is time. Because we are more than 30, but maybe less than 40. Maybe we can say bye-bye one on a time and say your name to everybody feel in the meeting. Okay? Thank you very much. Thank you, Tomastik and Pirastro. So we wait one by one to say bye-bye and see you next week.
Yes, all the best. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
See you.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Everybody.
All together.
That was a really good one by one.
We have more 3 minutes.
We're musicians. We always want to play together.
Yes.
So let's try again. Goodbye from Hazel.
Bye-bye.
Adios, Miguel.
Well, hello and goodbye from Laura from Barcelona.
Bye from Denmark.
Bye from Switzerland.
Bye from Germany.
Cheers, Agnes.
Goodbye from Belgium. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye, Bruno.
Bye-bye from Barcelona.
All the
Bye.
Bye-bye from Holland. Maurizi.
Hola, Laura.
Hey. Nice to know you're here.
Bye from the UK.
Bye, John.
Bye, John.
Bye.
John. Bye, everybody.
Bye, Jill.
Bye, Jill.
Ciao, George.
Ciao, Bruno.
Ciao.
Ciao, thank you.
Ciao a tutti.
Ciao, Fabia.
Ciao.
Bye. Nice to see you, Miguel.
Ciao, Ezio.
Ciao.
Adeus, Clarice.
Deus.
Adeus, Jorge.
Bye, Bruno.
Bye-bye.
Keep well.
And you.
Bye-bye. Bye from UK.
Bye, Ken.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye from Ljubljana. It is nice that we met this way, and I hope this will be our very, very good connection in near future now.
Surprisingly.
Yes.
Nice. And more people than we thought, right?
It's fantastic. I feel really fantastic moment this. Thank you very much, ESTA Portugal.
Thank you, Fabia.
Thank you.
We missed to listen to the trio. We will listen. For sure. Okay, bye-bye. It will finish.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.